Chapter 10. The Master Palm revealed, :O. Tech masters laughed, real tech others gasped, and then der who olded. Why do
No, and then der 12.
Oh, and then der 12 olded. Why do you want the story to have verse 2? And I suppose...
Which masters are these?
This is John Sim, I think.
Hmm.
No, wait, this is Saxon Titty, Saxon Common, I think.
It's just
It's just like masters in general.
Yeah.
I know Wesley's one of them. Oh, it's actually the mast. The mast explains this. Apparently we're on a boat.
I don't know. Who wants to voice the mast?
I don't know, but I know that this spelling here, explain the mast. I know exactly what typo image I'm going to use for that. A silhouette of a person pointing at the mask, asking, what is the meaning of this?
Explain the mast. Katie, you read this.
Alright. As whom? Wesley?
Yeah.
Because I am evil and destroying the Sorry. Wait, that's universe. Universe is spelled
Yes,
correctly?
it is universe. That's the thing. Whenever something's spelled correctly, it just completely throws you for a loop.
Because I am evil and destroying the universe is what evil dudes do. Ampersand, I've decided that easiest way of doing Tate is to blow up Tetardus in Tetim Vortex, because blowing up Tetadrus causes Te Unversier to explode in every point in time in SPAC.
No,
Tim and Spack.
Tim and SPAC.
So,
I
these
think that's not mine.
parentheses,
That's not.
should those be like author's notes or what?
Yeah, that's an author's note.
And since I'm narrating right now, I suppose that would
Oh,
make
right.
you the author.
Lincoln Tat episode, Ta Big Bang. Why was it called Tat anyway? Was it cause Ta Universe exploded, which was a very big explosion?
And then dong it into Tim Vortex will also cause Tim Vortex to go boom, which will mean that all of existence will be dead.
Like what the Tim Lords wanted to do in End of Tim.
Explain the mast! You fiend! Shouts Picard passionately.
Wait,
Cause
what?
he's all noble and badass, even if he is an old geezer and bald and ugly. We will stop you. And then everyone started fighting the masters! Der one fighted the Tay Fristmaster, who saw Tech Kid one, cause they were the first, and so Tacht only made sense. But since Kidmaster was Kid, der one wind. Meanwhile, der two fighted Tech Bearded Duds and Tech Corpse, who teamed up on him, and so der two was having a hard team. Spock fighted Kirk/Moriarty, because they were buffs before, and so Tat was all dramatic and tragic and stuff. Menville, der who fighted Sherlock Holmes, cause they
No,
both...
Der 4!
Why do I keep getting that wrong? Probably because of der
Because
who
Der
and
Who
then
in the end of the Unveers was...
Menville, der 4 fighted Sherlock Holmes, cause they both had curly hair and scarves. James Bond fighted against Q, because Q was mad at him for being evil. And Sync Q was such a badass motherfucker, he win that fight easy. Wesley forgot the pickaxe and his entire crew, cause Wesley is such a Mary Sue Tacht they needed to team up to even stand chances. Khan tried...
Pickaxe?
Yeah,
Is that Picard?
probably. Khan tried to fight Kirk, but then they remembered Tacht they were both the master, and so they instead teamed up to fight Spock. Which made sense, because Spock fighted Khan at the end of Into Darkness. Ergo dud in the room with the screens who talks a lot and I don't like him. and I'd lick him, gitted der one after der one have defeat Kidmaster, because der one was tech first, and so he was kinda lick tech one, which mad sense, cause te ergo done in the, cause te ergo done in tech room with tech screens who talks a lot, and I don't like him. He's a bad guy in the Matrix. So fighting the one is technological thing to do, and even Spock comment on how logical Tacht was.
Wow, that was, how long was that sentence?
Very long.
Yes.
But it's not the longest
Also,
we've
I
run
thought
into.
the third Doctor was the one.
Because he does martial arts?
Yes, that was established in the Matrix chapter.
Okay, that was a while ago.
Men will. All the rest of the others were fighting Tech Paro. He had ancient Egypt magic. Which made him very powerful. Expect Matt Fit.
You're a wizard, Ari.
Expect Matt Smith couldn't fight him because he was unexpectedly attacked by Clara Oswald, because she was secretly a tech master all along.
Hey, and I know Tanam to Doctor said that she kept Popung Ip all over Tim and Spack for a different reason. But this is much cleverer, don't you think? Lol, cleverer, like Mr. Clever, he was awesome.
And so Der 11 fighted Clara. And that logic makes perfect sense. And yes, of course.
To be fair, that actual episode didn't make sense. So this isn't that much worse. To be fair. I'm sorry, but that didn't make sense. I'm sorry.
Still, though, yeah. Clara being the master is a brilliant plot twist in this story, where the only plot twist that ever seems to happen is that someone is the master.
You never know, there could be more plot twists.
Completely arbitrary, nonsensical reference to Mr. Clever.
Who's Mr. Clever?
So I take it you have not seen the rest of Series 7 either, then?
I have seen all of it.
Nightmare in Silver.
Oh,
Cyber
right.
Planner.
Okay,
remember?
yeah, okay. No, I have seen that episode. It was just a while ago. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sure my sister would be very mad at you for that, because it's her favorite episode, so... Anyway. Tech fight dragged on 4 hours, not hours, but in the end, Tech Masters win! D::D::D::D::. Brilliant fight scene there. Just
Okay,
a
so
lot of
who is
saying
the
that
second
they
master?
fought.
Is the second master a particular person?
I think it's the first regeneration of the Master.
Whom we never actually saw. But, I am just going to randomly voice him with a random board voice.
Alright.
Moo hee ha ha ha, now we will blow up all of Timon's back. Second master said. But why? If you blow up all of Timon's back, you will be blowed up too. And 10 will be dead. And 10 who won't have anything else to do, cause will be dead. 111,111. Explained Der 7. Because he's smart and logic and stuff. Not as logic as Spock, but he agreed with that, so it didn't really matter. Tech Masters all gasped.
Okay, that's the start of a quotation, and the quotation never finishes.
Yeah.
So how does the voicing work here?
It continues on until accept, and then there's another quotation mark.
No, we'll just go to the end of the paragraph. That's how I usually tweet unfinished quotations like this. So,
Okay.
it's a master. Or all the masters, but we can't really use all of the masters because, well, this sentence is way too long to try and sync up with all of that.
So what masters are we using?
Let's just go with Wesley again, because Wesley seems to be the default master if there is nothing specific else.
Okay. I never thought of that! 112! And then they decide to not do that, and ever on was hapful, 'cause time and Spack was safe now.
Except... And the first master hasn't actually appeared yet.
Koschei!
Hmm? What?
Koschei is his, was his name that he went by, like, on Gallifrey. In other news, why do I remember that and not Mr. Clever?
No idea.
Because it's a car called a car.
Fair enough. Stop referencing things the readers won't understand. Or the viewers.
Also, I see
Point being,
there are several very long numbers here, so ahead of
point
time.
being, you need to voice Koschei, because you've always voiced Koschei.
I voiced Koschei when he was like 10. That doesn't mean I can voice him as an adult.
No, he's secretly 10 now.
Well, he is the kid master.
It was stated that he was a kid.
Alright. But I haven't taught about it yet. And so I feel like that's
think you
too
should
close
say
to
it
Wesley.
like, but I haven't thought about it yet.
Yes.
But I haven't taught about it yet. And so I will still want to blow up Tim and Spack.
1 quadrillion, roughly, by the way.
Oh, 1 quadrillion.
1 quadrillion, 111 trillion, 111 billion, 111 million, 111,111.
That's adorable.
Shouted Master Techfrist, who got it back on his feet after having been defeated by Dur. But how do I even pronounce that symbol?
I don't know.
The star shape.
But star shape,
Dur.
and so jumped over to Techtardy's self-destruct button and pushed it, and Techtardy's explode. All of the Tim Vortex ruptured around it and got snuffed out like a candle as the very fabric of real dissolved around Techm, even Earth, because this was a much better blowing up of the universe than what this quiet duds did in the Big Bang. All of reality was gone
In the Big Bang did.
The quiet duds in the Big Bang did.
Than what the quiet duds in the Big Bang did! All of reality was gone forever, and there was nothing anyone could do about it! Pause to find the ridiculously long number, and also, yeah, sure, because it's not like there are 3 chapters left or anything. Yeah, I'm sure
Why am I reminded of a certain Yagami fanfic?
Because it's basically the exact same thing. Also, this is the second time in this story that the universe has ended.
It kind of just got ignored the first time.
Okay, this number is so long that it consists of like designations that I have no idea how to even pronounce. Also, it would probably take like minutes to get through it, so I think that I will instead just say how many ones there are for this one.
Yes.
Which of course means that I first have to find out how many ones there are for this one, but
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, while you're counting, AN. Sound clip. What will Picard and Spock and Tenders do now? Find out in the next chapter of Whotrek. But everyone's dead!
indeed!
Everyone's dead! The universe exploded, everything got snuffed out like a candle.
Also, 71 ones! That's how many ones there were.